my missus watches a lot of them medical programs, like A&E and I don't know, Nina, I'm an ambulance driver, whatever they're called, I don't know. And one thing I've really noticed on all of them, and I literally mean every single one of them, is every episode will have someone in a motorcycle accident. Now, I'm nervous about even talking about this on a motorcycle, but we're throwing caution to the wind, we're doing it. Every episode, pretty much. And I'm like, is there, does a motorcycle and I just wonder if motorcycle accidents actually happen that often. I know quite a lot of people that ride motorcycles, and I don't know. Maybe like we're just lucky. I don't know. But it seems to be every episode of all of these programs. There's several of them she watches, and every single one of them, without fail, there's an accident involving a motorcycle, an incident, whatever you want to call it. Accident, incident, collision, tapas bar, I don't know. And it gets me to thinking every single time. Surely they're not happening that often that they could be in every single episode. But it seems like they are. And it makes me wonder, like, are there that many people having that many accidents on motorcycles? Are there that many people, I know we all like to go a little bit quicker when we're on two wheels. Not me, I'm a good boy, but I know some of us do. But then it makes me also wonder, is there some sort of like hidden agenda behind these programs of, don't let your kids get into motorcycles when you don't get into motorcycles neither, because you're going to end up on one of these programs, you're going to end up being a statistic. Hell, if I'm going to be a statistic, my friend, I'm going to have fun when I do it. I don't know. I watch a lot of motor vlogs as well. Like this is my thing, motor vlogs. I like making them. I like watching them as well. So if you do a motor vlog, then send me your YouTube. I like YouTube. I like things to have a bit of length. I watch the Instagram stuff, of course, because I do them too. But I like the YouTube stuff. I like to have something I can watch for 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it might be. So if you do that, then send it to me because I will watch. One thing I will say is if you do motor vlogs, right, and they all do it, when you're being naughty, right, but you still want to keep the footage, why do you blur out the speed limit? Like your speed, not your speed limit, sorry, the speedo. Why blur it out? Because then that automatically, in my mind, and I'm stupid, so a clever person is going to work it out. As soon as you blur that out, that my brain goes, that's because you're going too fast. So it's like, I don't know, can you not like cut it off? I don't know, zoom it in, but then I suppose that still gives the same thing, really. But then I get that obviously I don't know how much over the speed limit you're going, so I suppose that's probably better that way. I don't know, maybe. I've been thinking about the medical program thing for a few days. Should I talk about it? Shouldn't I talk about it? And I can't help but think maybe it's worth having a little look into, because it does seem to be every episode of every one of these programs. Now I don't know about things like Casually, because I can't stand that program. I cannot stand it. I mean, watching medical things isn't my thing anyway, but watching things that aren't even real medical things, that pretend medical things, is just even worse for me. Now, I've just ridden all the way down this road with my indicators on, because I am a genius. So there you go. What was I saying? Yeah, pretend medical things. I mean, I'm all up for pretend stuff, I know everything on the telly is pretend to an extent. But I don't know, the whole thing of, oh, it's an actor pretending that they've, I don't know, got their head caught in the lift doors and now they've got some sort of pneumonia from it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth watching to me personally. She loves it. She absolutely loves that stuff. I don't know why. But then, she probably said the same about me and my wrestling. It's just a load of oiled up men in their pants pretending to fight each other. Now, ladies, tell me you can't see any point in watching wrestling. All the blokes if there's anyone on that watches this that does watch wrestling, they've just gone, actually, he's got a point. I'm not going to watch that no more. Maybe. I don't know. Dwindle it down to its most simplified version. Oiled up men in their pants pretending to fight. Also, my missus works in the medical field, not an actual field. Like, she works. She's a nurse, right? And she comes home. She goes, "Oh, I'm absolutely knackered. I'm glad to be out of work." And you're like, "Yeah, put your feet up, have a nice chilled evening." "Yeah, I'm just going to watch 24 hours in A&E." "What are you on about? You've just done 12 hours there." Not quite A&E, but still. You've done 12 hours. Now you want to do another 24. I don't get it. Makes you wonder if any other professions do that or wish they could do that. The bin men get home. "Oh, I wish there was a documentary about emptying the bins. I've had a hard day at work. I could do with chilling out and just watching some other people empty bins for a change." Or I don't know, farmers. Well, actually, there is a documentary about farming, but it's got Jeremy Clarkson in it, so that's gonna divide the audience straight away. Let's have a look at this motorcycle here. It's a Harley. Very nice. In my mind, that's what I'm riding right now, something like that. He's gone the other way. I was hoping he was going to come this way. See if we could be biker friends. We could be friends. We could be bike friends. Do you think mechanics come home and watch programs about mechanics? I reckon they go back and watch Pimp My Ride and watch it and go, people thought this looked good. I'm glad I've never churned out any crap like that. What was that program? It was bloody crazy, like the stuff they came out with. Oh yeah, we've put a 52-inch TV in the back of your Corsa. You can't get in it, you can't drive it because the TV takes up all the space. But how cool does that look? It doesn't look cool, exhibit. It looks daft. Can't even get in my car now. I look like I've got overexcited at Dixon's. Bought a TV too big. We'll put the highest quality sound system in your Renault Clio. Oh, great. Now my stereo's worth more than my bloody car. What's the point? What's the bloody point? You can listen to all your favourite songs on a stereo worth thousands in a car that you paid 1,500 quid for 10 years ago is now worth about 20 quid. Great.